Hi loves! Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, we are going to be swatching inks today. And these are the new Sailor YURAMEKU inks. I really love the ones that they came out with last year. So I was very curious to see the new ones that they came out with just recently actually. I think they just released it like last week or something like that, or a few weeks ago. And there's 5 of them this time around. And obviously I didn't want to get all 5 full bottles, so I went and searched for samples. And I was able to find the samples over on Anderson Pens. And yeah, I got all 5 of them. And then I actually ended up getting the 2 more inks from the last YURAMEKU set. So I have 7 total in here that I will be swatching with you guys. If you're not familiar with these inks, they are color shifting inks. So depending on what kind of paper you're using, they're gonna look different, which is, I think, is really exciting. And yeah, I'm just really, wanting to try them out first, of course, before I buy like full-size bottles. So yeah, I'm very excited. A lot of them looked really good on Midori paper. And a lot of them looked almost identical on Tama River paper. So we're just gonna play around and see which one I like and which one I would get a full size of. So let me get them out. I got all of mine on Anderson Pens. That's the only place that I could find that has samples for these inks. So I will go ahead and link them below. I'm really excited to try these out. Oh my goodness. And it's so funny because I ordered these yesterday and it's already here. If you're new here, Anderson Pens is only like an hour away from me, so it's pretty cool. Let me like get the ones that's not part of the new, that's not it. And Yoi ink is Yoi. Okay. So these are the 5 from this new set that Sailor came out with. We have Sailor YURAMEKU Date Gokoro. We have Zare Gokoro, Kokoro Guma, Sugi Kokoro. I hope I'm saying this correctly. Hanagokoro. So there's 5 of them, and let's just get started. So I have here my Hobonichi Day Free. So this has Tama River paper, and I'm gonna be swatching, of course, on the monthly page, and I'm gonna swatch also on this. So this is Midori paper. And I really wanted to see the difference, especially with these. So I decided to swatch on here as well, so you guys can see the difference between the 2 kinds of papers. I'm really excited. This is, I forget what this is called. This is like their calendar sticker thing. So I was like, oh, I can actually use this for this purpose, instead of just sitting in my stash doing nothing. I'm like, yay! Okay, so I've already labeled my papers here, so I won't have to later on. Okay, so let's get started. This one is Date Gokoro. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it on the Tama River paper for now, or first. That looks so blue. Wow. And then I'm gonna do it on here. So yes, again, these are color shifting, so I cannot wait to see them dry down and like see the difference between the 2 paper. All right, next we have Hana Gokoro. I love these names too. They're so pretty. Wow, I can already see the difference. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy how they're like really changing before your eyes? Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we have Kokoro Guma. Oh my gosh, I'm loving how this looks on the Midori paper. You guys know me and my browns. It's leaning more brown on this paper. Okay, let's scooch on to here. There's 2 more here. Let's try to get all in frame so you can see it like change colors. We have Suki Gokoro. Ooh, this one is like a green. I like that. Wow, okay, these look so good. Oh my gosh. And last but not the least, we have Zare Gokoro. So I watched someone's video on this, and a lot of them looked so similar on the Tomo River paper that I was kind of turned off. But now that I'm swatching it myself, it looks different. Like, these are not all the same. Because like I said, like when I watched that video, every single color looked the same on the Tomo River paper, and I was like, why would I want that? You know, so I'm glad I went ahead and purchased it myself to see for myself, because it's, for some, yeah, it's totally different. Like, it's different on a Tomo River paper and on the Midori paper. That looks so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I love how it kind of just like changes before your eyes, because this definitely looked almost black. Same with this one. This one looked like totally blue, and now it's more so like a grayish brown blue. What? And this one is a beautiful brown. Oh, my lighting is awful right now, I feel like, but you guys, these are stunning. So I'm gonna wait for these to dry, and then I'll be back probably a different day when we actually have more natural light. So yeah, I'm just gonna let these dry overnight and come right back tomorrow morning. I'm like spelling this so wrong. We'll just ignore that, okay? This one is Date Gokoro, and you can see it change colors. It's so cool. Date Gokoro. I like how it was like literally blue, and now it's changing into this more so brownish purple is what I'm starting to see. It's really interesting. There's also a bit of red in there. Huh. So this one is Sailor. There, I spelled it right. Hana Gokoro? Oh, I like this one. So this one really kind of just like went on there. More so brown. And it's drying more so like a brown. The other one is looking more purple, which is really pretty too. It's just so interesting seeing them go on and then literally change colors. Kokoroguma. Wow. I love playing with these. Oh, I need to dip that one again. See how much darker it is once it goes on, and then wait for it to dry. like it. So far my favorite is Hanagokoro. I just think, you know, but this is really similar, to be honest. Once it's, you know, when it's drying. Wow, okay. Next, Suki Gokoro. Ooh, I see greens in this one. Very, very pretty. Okay, I might like that a bit more than Hanagokoro. Just because it's like a really pretty greenish brown. But it's like, I don't even know how to describe it because it's not an olive color. I want to say it's an olive, but it's really not. Wow, okay. It's so hard to describe these colors because I feel like it's two colors combined together. If that makes sense. Okay, last but not the least, this one is Zare Kokoro. I spelled it wrong. We'll just roll with that. Wow! Oh my gosh. I'm seeing this dry down and it's looking like Hanagokoro and Kokoro Guma. Those three are looking the same in my eyes. This one is definitely more so like a purple and this one is more so of a green. But they all have brown undertones. This one is more like the brown and this one's leaning more towards red, which is very interesting. But yeah, this one, this and this are looking the same. So yeah, these are the YURAMEKU collection, like the second collection, I guess you would say. I do have all of the first collections as well, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do them here. I know there's like a weird swatch there from a different ink. Hopefully that's not gonna bother you guys, but I did want to do like the first collection and then the second collection, so let's go ahead and do that really quickly. I'm just gonna do whatever I did here. Hopefully they'll fit here because there's 9 of them from the first collection. So this is the one that I just got. So this is definitely new to me. This one's Hangyu. So what I noticed about the first collection is that they are a bit more of a lighter, like lighter shades of colors, but they're all kind of similar as well, just like how the second collection is. It's all kind of similar, but kind of like different tones of it, if that makes sense. So yeah, there you go. That is Kangyu. This one is here. This is me. So this one is more so, I think, I don't want to say the darkest, but it's definitely more gray tone compared to the other ones. It's really pretty though. Now I feel like you're going to start seeing a lot of the same. Lots of purples in this one, I feel like. That one seems really light, doesn't it? Byakuya. Okay, next I have Amamoyo. This one I think is pretty. Isn't that one so pretty? I'm loving the green in that one. But I do think it's really light. That's why I never really reach for these. They're very light. Okay, and you guys know I like light inks, but it's kind of hard to read sometimes. This one is really pretty too. This is Seki. I know a lot of people like this one. It's a pretty one. Yeah, that's a pretty one. It's like a purple with brown undertones. Like I see some brown pinkish sheening in that one. It's very pretty. And then we have Kyoku. This one is similar to the purples in this collection. It's kind of like giving me Byakuya and Kangyu. You'll see. It's like that type of purple, you know what I mean? Just kind of like a different tone of it. It's really pretty though. I can see a lot of people liking that one as well. Okay, next we have Kitsune Biori. I really like this one. I'm almost certain that I'm gonna get the bottle of this eventually. I haven't yet because I just haven't been using it. So I was like, okay, I guess not. But if I was to get a bottle from this collection, this might be it. So yeah, that's really pretty, and I think I have used it a few times in my journals, but not enough to make me want to get the bottle. So yeah, eventually I think I will though. It's really, really pretty. Okay, next two, I'm gonna try and make it fit here. Or maybe I'll put one over here because I don't think it's gonna fit. I actually have two bottles here. These were sent to me or gifted to me. And I have a bottle of Itezora. And I love this one. I actually used this a lot last summer in one of my sailors because it just went well. I think it was Dragon Palace that I had this in, and it just went really well with the pen because it does have those green sheening in it. Like it's a really pretty green shade. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Once it dries down, it's just really beautiful. And it writes so well. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other one over here since it's not gonna fit. I really wish they would make the A6 size without the quotes because like look at this big area, you know, of nothing really. I don't mind it, it's just, you know, I need more space. So this is Sailor, oops, you can't even see what I'm doing. Yurameku. So this is the other bottle that I have that I actually like as well. I used this one a lot last summer too because it's just pretty. I actually think I had this in my Dragon Palace pen as well. Like I went from Itezora to Kyokuya just because this is more so like a green for summer, and then this one is like, you know, going towards fall and winter, and it's just really, really pretty. So yeah, there you have it. So here you go. These are all of the first collection, and then this is the second collection. Let's do a little close up here. It says Sailor Yurameku Kangyu. By the way, sorry if I'm like pronouncing any of these wrong. I'm just kind of going with it. So anyways, Kangyu is more so obviously a purple. In real life, I can actually see some gray tones and greens in there. It's more so like a smoky purple. And then right here, Sailor Yurameku Yoi. That's more so like a gray. It's really pretty. It's like a gray, a purpley gray, but more so, you know, it's not as purple as that. This one's definitely like a gray if I was to, I don't know, like I see some green undertones in there too though. So yeah, but yeah, that's more of a gray. And then we have Byakuya. That one's really light. It's like a light purpley. I see some green sheening. It's really pretty. And then we have Amamoyo. That one is a green with some brown pinkish sheening. And then we have Seki. That one's really pretty as well. Kind of reminds me of Byakuya, but definitely darker, which makes it very, very nice. I see purples, grays, pinks, and yeah, I think that's it. I just maybe some greens, I'm not sure. And then Kyoku is definitely a purple. I feel like that's almost a periwinkle purple. It's really, really pretty. It does have some pink sheening in there. And then we have Kitsune Biori, a beautiful brown with pink sheening. Love that one. And then we have Itezora. That one is a green with some pink, reddish, I want to say more pink sheening in there. It's a really beautiful green. And then Kyokuya is a darker green. Almost, I want to say, like leaning more towards a forest green, but not quite. It's really pretty though. I like that one a lot. And then yeah, as you saw, these are the second collection. We have Date Gokoro, Hana Gokoro, Kokoro Guma, Seki Gokoro, and Zare Gokoro. And to be honest, these ones have, like all of them have red undertones, which makes them much darker than the first collection. So there you go. This was really fun. Now, I actually swatched every single one on this Midori paper. So I do want to share that with you. Just like, you know, what's it called? Comparison, I guess you would say. So right here is Date Gokoro. And you can see it right, oh my gosh, it's not even focusing. You can see right there, it has some red sheening, Date Gokoro. And you can see it right there as well. Pretty similar to the Midori. And then we have Hana Gokoro, which looks, I feel like, so different. Look at that. And then we have Kokoro Guma right there. Pretty similar there. And then we have Suki Gokoro, which looks much lighter on the Midori paper. You can see it right there. Has more blue. Here is just like a green. And then look at that. That is Zare Gokoro. Pretty similar. See some, you can see a lot of sheening in these inks when you do swatches like this. And then we have Kangyu, which is that one, pretty similar. And then we have Yoi. And that's it. I didn't swatch the rest of them, but I wanted to see what they did look like on the Midori, so I just went ahead and did that. I'm probably gonna swatch them here though. Later on, just because then I can really see the difference. But I'm really liking how I did this, you know, how I have this little Midori paper and I can swatch on here as well and see how that goes compared to the Tomo River paper. Alright guys, I think that about wraps up this video. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing all of the new samples that I got for the Sailor YURAMEKU collection. I love playing with these, and I'm so glad that, you know, there are shops out there that offer samples, because there is no way that I can buy the bottles for these, you know. So happy to be able to get them as samples, because one, they're much cheaper, and two, look at these. I know it's not full or anything, but I feel like I'm never really gonna go through all of them. So yeah, anyways, again, I hope you enjoyed seeing these. I'm really excited, and again, very, you know, happy with how I did this, like comparison between the two different kinds of papers. And yeah, I guess I love that I can look at the collections too and like one spread, I guess you would say. So anyways, I will actually do photos over on my blog, so I'll link that down below in the description box. If you click more down below under this video, you can find all the links of everything. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take some photos of this so you can see a better look over on my blog, because I know sometimes, you know, video quality can get washed out because of natural lighting and stuff like that. So sometimes photos are actually better. So yeah, I'm really excited. Love seeing that there. And then really love seeing kind of like these type of swatches as well, because I feel like these type of swatches is so different compared to writing samples. You know what I mean? So yeah, just so interesting seeing all of this. So anyways, that is it. Again, thank you so much for being here. If you have any recommendations, video suggestions, any questions whatsoever, feel free to, you know, leave it in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty good at responding. But yeah, again, thank you for being here, and until next time, bye!